let's get rolling, guys.
Let's do it.
Derrick Henry off and running from the first time he touched that ball, and the Buffalo Bills couldn't stop him. Henry busted out the longest run in the team's 29 years in Baltimore. On the way to a 199-yard game, Lamar Jackson threw for 2 touchdowns and rushed for another, and the Ravens handed Josh Allen and the Bills their first loss of the season, 35-10 on Sunday night. Here's Henry and Bills coach Sean McDermott. Take a listen.
I just got to say, this is why I came here, because it's culture, how we work, back against the wall. We just put our head down to work. Offensive line, it was said, everything was said about y'all. Y'all ain't give a damn. Y'all came in to work every day and that paying off. Let's keep building on this, man, and let's keep this momentum going, bro.
I thought Josh was moving off the spot quite a bit tonight. Made some great plays doing that, but then it's just not the healthiest way to live back there. So, like I said, we'll make the adjustments we need to make. We got to make them quickly, and we move on from there.
All right, the Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe joining us now. Shay, great to have you with us. Hope you had a fabulous weekend. But I'm going to tip things off here with Rex. Rex, are the Ravens the best team in the NFL?
Absolutely. I actually said it on Sunday's show before they played that they were the best team in the NFL, even though they were 1-2. And the reason why, last year this was the best team in the league. I don't think there's any dispute about it. They had a horrible game in the playoffs. All right, so what do? They go out and add only the best back in the league in Derrick Henry, who's an absolute beast, who's going to take pressure off Lamar Jackson, all right, who's going to take pressure off their defense, all of it. It just took them a couple of weeks to get going. They finally figured out, oh, by the way, you got that man in the backfield. This 2 weeks in a row, he's gone for over 150 yards rushing. All right, and what's going to happen by the end of the year, Lamar Jackson's going to be fresh. He doesn't have to put the whole team on his back. He doesn't have to do that anymore. And to me, the biggest question was how long it was going to take Zach Orr, instead of coaching out of a playbook, because he's been a first-time coordinator. All right, he inherited this defense, best defense in the league last year. So how long is it going to take for him to get in a rhythm as a play caller? The thing that blew me away about yesterday that I never saw coming, I knew they were the best team, all right, thought they were. But what I didn't know was that they were going to hold Buffalo to 4 plays of 10-plus yards per game. By the way, in the entire league, all the teams included, that's the worst performance in the National Football League, and it happened to the Buffalo Bills. By the way, the Buffalo Bills, under Sean McDermott, they don't get beat like this.
Yeah.
They don't get beat like this. This is a shot to the entire league that the best team in the league is the Baltimore Ravens.
Go ahead, Shay.
Rex, I can't say that I disagree with you, considering that Buffalo had gone 43 consecutive games in the regular season and never lost by more than 6 points. And what the Baltimore Ravens did last night was took them apart by the tune of 35-10. I said this earlier, Stephen A., you remember? I said, man, if they just put Derrick Henry in the eye, put a fullback in front of him, either hand it to him or toss it to him. He's not the same back in the offset and the zone read position. Yeah, he can do that. That's mainly for Lamar Jackson. And if I'm a team and I see Derrick Henry in the offset, I'm playing for Lamar Jackson to keep the football. But I can't disagree with you, Rex. The way they're playing, the way they can run the football, and guys are going to be wide open, and Lamar Jackson is doing a great job of throwing the football. Guys are wide open, and he's doing a great job. He's picking his spots when he needs to run the football, but they're running the football with Derrick Henry 20 to 25 times a game. That's a nice sweet spot. That defense, Kyle Van Noy, has found a resurgence since he's left New England, since he's left Miami. He's been there, and he's consistent pressure. He's getting to the quarterback. He's getting the quarterback on the ground. Roquan Smith, we know, a 2-time All-Pro. He's a thumper. He sets that defense, makes sure everybody is where they need to be. Marlon Humphrey is looking like the old Marlon Humphrey instead of an old Marlon Humphrey. They're playing extremely well right now. But, Rex, you know this, having been in this league, your dad coached, and you've coached and been around it a long time. It only matters if you're the best that particular day. That's why we love football, because it's not a series. It's not 2 out of 3. It's not 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 7. It's one day you get to prove that you're the best. And right now, I believe they're playing the best football, even though they're a 500 football team, 2-2. But they're playing right now, the way they're running the football, the way Lamar Jackson is throwing it, and the way they can get after you defensively. Yeah, I agree with you, Rex.
America. America, I have to apologize. I have to apologize to America, for these two individuals that are on the show this morning with me. No objectivity whatsoever. I mean, Shay, aren't you a Super Bowl champion from that team in that purple uniform? I mean, that Baltimore Ravens, you there in 2000, 2001. Weren't you the defensive coordinator for the team for 4 years from 2005 to 2000? Oh, but that had nothing to do with what y'all saying right now. Come on. Have we seen the Minnesota Vikings? Have we seen this cat Addison get back in the lineup? Have we seen Justin Jefferson? Did you see the Baltimore Ravens going up against anybody that looked like that last night? I didn't see that. I get Kincaid. I get Shakur. I get all of these cats that they got there, Coleman and the crew, but none of them are the names that I mentioned. I'm looking at this question. Did Ravens prove they're the best team in the NFL? Just coming into last night, they had the worst pass defense in the entire NFL. 32 out of 32. That's what it was. Put Shay up on that damn screen, him hiding in Vegas right now. I want to see his face right now. How y'all gonna sit up there with a straight face and say, oh, they're the best team? They've proven they're the best team. Now, I understand they might end up being that way. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. I get all of that. We get the potential. I said in all off season, what was I saying, Shay? Dallas got to go get Derrick Henry. That's who you need to go get. They let the man go to the Baltimore Ravens. And we see what the brother can do. We know what he can do. He's done it the last 2 games. Major props to him. But I'm going to repeat, the worst pass defense in the entire National Football League coming into last night. And because they show up against Kincaid and Shakur and Coleman and these cats, and they pressure Josh Allen, all of a sudden that's all we need for them to say they're the best team in the NFL.
Rex, I'm happy because I picked the Ravens to win the Super Bowl, so I'm feeling good about that right now. But to Stephen A, there we go. To Stephen A's point, though, do you feel like it's a bit prisoner of the moment? Because we were just crowning the Bills after their Monday Night Football performance.
No, we were. And by the way, all those guys you mentioned aren't as good as Josh Allen. And so, to me, all those guys with Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, all those guys.
I'm talking about the catches, the pass catches. I'm not talking about the quarterback.
But I'm just saying, this guy, to me, to do it against Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Stephen A., even you had to be a little bit impressed by that because that defense, you're right. I knew going in 32nd in the league. Yet my eyes, being around this game for as many years I had, my eyes told me that, I think they're the best. I really do. Look, they gave away a game against the Raiders. We get that. All right? They had it. They missed it.
They almost gave up against Dallas.
Against Kansas City. Exactly.
Right.
But I'm going to say, there are times when this team is absolutely dominant, and I think they showed right there that, we're going to keep our foot on the gas. We got to finish the job. You got the best closer in the league. You should have, and Mariano Rivera and Derrick Henry. Close the game out. Just feed them the ball over and over. You close games out. That's what you're built for. And the fact that last year they were so dominant as a football team, it just carries over, all right? Yes, they had a couple of hiccups early. I ain't buying it. I think this team legitimately, if I'm coaching against, any team in the league, I don't want to see them.
Okay,
I don't want to see them.
That's fine, but you see, this is the disadvantage that you're at going up against me, Coach Ryan. This is the disadvantage. And Shay knows this too. Tell him, Shay, I watch everything. Yeah. And so what I'm saying to you is, I've seen you on Sunday NFL Countdown, my man. I've seen the things that you said. I've seen Shay and what he said. How many times Shay has looked at me and went like this? It's just 1 week. I mean, calm down, Stephen. It's just 1 week. It's just 1 game. It's just 1 month. But all of a sudden, we going to look at this team and we going to be like, yo, they're proven they're the best in the NFL. They haven't proven that yet. The word proven, is that's the word we're leaning on right now. They haven't proven it. I think they could be, but it ain't there yet, guys. It's not there yet.
The only thing that I'm disappointed with the Baltimore Ravens, they didn't get Derrick Henry that 1 yard to get him 200, Coach.
That's true.
I don't care. On 4th down, I know we're backed up. I'm going to give Derrick Henry the football. I'm going to get him. After the way he set the tone, the first play of the game, going 87 yards, I'm going to allow Derrick Henry. I'm going to do everything in my power to get him that 1 yard. But Stephen A., it ain't very often you're going to see a team go for 270+ in the rush game. Yeah, Dak had all those yards, but Dak didn't have any of those meaningful yards when the game was within 7 points. All those came, they got a big lead, and they took their foot off the gas, and we saw Alabama took their foot off the gas, and it almost cost them a ball game. Coach Ryan, you know this very well. It's easier to play from behind than it is with the lead because when you're behind, you can throw caution to the wind. You already down 21. You're already down 28. What the hell do you have to lose if you lose by 45 or as opposed to trying to get back in the game, just throwing it all over the field? But when the Baltimore Ravens play like this, look how they attack Josh Allen. At the quarter pole, Josh Allen was the MVP.
I feel you.
He had played better than any other quarterback consistently over the first 3 games. And what the Ravens did to him last night is made him look very mundane. And we know Josh Allen is anything but mundane. If the Ravens run the football like this, if they say, you know what, Lamar, we know you're great. We got 2 MVPs. But there are going to be times that we become a little bit more reliant on Derrick Henry and take a lot of the pressure off you, and that defense do what they did last night to Josh Allen. Now, Buffalo's defense leaves a lot to be desired. They lose to Darius White. Matt Milano goes out. They got rid of Hyde. They got rid of Poirier. I get that. But the Baltimore Ravens can run the football against anybody.
Hold on, Shay.
If they put their mind to it, say Derrick Henry, go take us home.
This ain't some brother acting like I know football the way that you do, the way that you two do. Oh, no. I am saying y'all are the few who have taught me. So you're not winning this argument, Shay. You're not winning this argument, Coach Rex. The fact of the matter is this. You got the worst pass defense, all right? You're coming in there. All right, you want to talk about their running game, right? We're going to talk about look at the Bills. We're going to talk about what they were doing coming into this game. I'm just looking at them right now. Your first game is against Arizona. Your second game is against Miami. Your third game is against Jacksonville. Who you went against that was running the football, really? Think about that for a second here. You said we're going to talk about James Conner. We're going to talk about H.N. We're going to talk who Jacksonville got, Etienne. I mean, come on, y'all. I'm just saying to you, you ran across Derrick Henry for the first time. Now you ran a real running attack for the first time. So it could be that the Bills got exposed. It could be that, but then again, every day, everybody ain't Derrick Henry.
Yep.
So again, you got to understand it. You got to understand
what?
on that level. I'm just saying they haven't proven it yet. I think they could win it all.
We're
They
going
haven't
to move
proven
on.
it yet.
You know what's really a shame, though? Yeah, I'm going to let you go. It's really a shame that Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys couldn't afford Derrick Henry. They just didn't have the money. They didn't have the money.
They made a couple of decisions that they probably regret.
Yeah, Shay, I'll give you the final word, and then we'll keep it rolling here.
Since Lamar Jackson has been the starting quarterback in Baltimore, Stephen A., who hasn't they run the ball against? That's what they do. Okay. That's what they do.
Yep.
They run the football. And in order for you to have a chance to beat them, you've got to stop that. And now that you got that guy back there, he's the best pure running back. Now, is he the best all-around catching, running? No. As far as just running the football, there's not a better running back in football than Derrick Henry.
Absolutely.
And so now Lamar Jackson's opportunities are going to be a lot better pushing the ball down the field because you've got to put 8 in the ball.